Hello friends, and welcome to another Modern League. We're returning to Izzet Prowess. Should be a familiar list. The new cards from Modern Horizons 2 have dropped, but I'm going to be sticking with the same list we were running on Wednesday. We know this is a solid list that runs fast and aggressive, and that's what we want to be right now, where the format is kind of new. We've got these new powerful cards that have come in and people are going to want to play with them. So we want to be the bad guy in this situation, playing a known entity and trying to take advantage of people who are brewing and maybe don't have a deck that is at 100% yet. I'm going to keep this one lander. We've got a ton of things to do with our one land if we don't get a second one, but if we do get a second one, play Sprite Dragon on turn 2. That could be pretty good. Obosh makes sense. I was going to be switching to the trade center in between games, but I managed to get a hold of the Grist pretty early. And that was the main card that I was looking for. I would like to get a hold of some Grief as well, but those things are quite pricey at the moment, so I'll let the price on those drop before I pick them up. What deck is for Grist? It's going to be for Yawgmoth combo. Because it counts as a creature basically everywhere else, you're able to put it into play with a Chord of Calling or with an Eldritch Evolution. And then you can also use it to eliminate troublesome creatures on the other side of the board. So if your opponent has a Phyrexian Revoker, or a Scavenging Ooze, or any other number of things that interact with your graveyard, you can use Grist to eliminate it. Alright, land off the top. Land, let's go, land. We're just going to bolt the Soul-Scar Mage, attack for 2. Actually, Swiftspear attack would have been a pretty good one there because we had the Mutagenic. We could have gone Swiftspear attack. They probably would have blocked, and then we could have muted the one that they didn't block. Ha! Thought you could stomp my Soul-Scar Mage? I think not. Mutagenic. Check out that Radiant Fountain tech. It's pretty impressive, right? Another stomp? Yeah, that one works. Well, I'll be playing the deck next week. Yawgmoth combo, getting some airtime. Another Radiant Fountain? I'm starting to take this personally. Ragavan, is that the, Let's just get the spoiler out for it. Yes, that is a cool looking card. Much better than Mox Monkey. Wow, so I can Vapor Snag the Giant, but then they get to stomp my Swiftspear? That seems awful. No kidding. All those Radiant Fountains, but, you know, it's working out great for them. Hey, Chuck, thanks for the host. Morning, Chuck. Excited for the weekend? Excited for some new cards, maybe? So, yeah, we can Arid Mesa, go get Mountain, puts us to 6. Yeah, like... And then we have Vapor Snag, Lava Dart. Opponents at 16. So we got Vapor Snag, Dart. We snag this, dart them. So Lava Dart puts them to 14, and then that's 1, 2, 3 Prowess triggers. 3 times 2 creatures is 6. 7, 8. And then 1 more for the snag. So, yeah, that's not even close. Is there any point in continuing the game? If we go to 6, then they can just stomp us. They can attack and then just cast this as stomp. Hit us for the last 2 points of damage. Super dead. I agree. Like, I don't like conceding early, but at the same time, what's the point of going through the motions? So I try to be able to recognize garbage time and egress at that point. Oh, check it out. We can use Alpine Moon on Radiant Fountain. So good. Kind of feel like we want the Abrade as a way to be able to kill their creatures. Like us, they're doing most of their damage with their critters, so if we can use removal spells to take them off the board, that's a really good thing. How do we feel about Threads? Because we can hit some of their smaller creatures. Mr. Kimba, thanks for the follow, friend. Or is it like a C, kind of like a circle? Mr. Simba? English is weird like that. Pronouncing people's names on Twitch is a risky game. Kind of wondering about how good Snag is in this matchup. It seems mediocre. Expressive Iteration. Could take a pair of those out, maybe. I like the Mutagenics. Alright, let's do this. Did it actually pull them out? Nope, there we go. Keep this. Got the Dragon's Claw. Let's see if that'll win us a game. Dragon Claw is usually super good in matchups where it's good. Pyrite Spellbomb, that's a good one. That's going to be able to kill our Swiftspear, but not till next turn. And if they do that, it won't be able to kill our Sprite Dragon. But realistically, I'm super interested in just getting this Dragon's Claw onto the board. So let's just do that immediate. Attack and pass. I think between our 2 artifacts, mine is better, but I would think that. Okay, and that is kind of what we want to get that Pyrite Spellbomb out of here, because now we have Sprite Dragon ready to attack. It could die to Lightning Bolt, which would be unfortunate, but we could save it from a stomp. Okay, always yes, always yield. Lava Dart on our dragon? I don't think so. Baited. They're going to have to spend a lot of resources to kill the dragon this turn. Stomp Dart would do it. Lightning Bolt would just get it done. Blood Moon? I mean, okay. We're not going to be able to use the Opt anymore, but Blood Moon resolves, and it's not a bad one. No more blue mana for us. Unless we get a magical little card called Manamorphose. Really don't like this Sprite Dragon sitting here in this 2-2 spot. I would much prefer it to be a 4-4, obviously. Pyromancer, yup. Resolves. They draw 2 cards, getting them closer to Lightning Bolt. No, 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 no. Why would you do that? Oh, because they have the Lava Dart. Yeah, so we can play the Lava Dart to try and save it, then they Lava Dart to kill it. I think that's worthwhile. Get a land off the board. They have the Firebolt, so let's take a land out of there. Oh my god, they didn't use their Lava Dart. They left it there. They just let us keep the 3-3. I mean, we're drawing lands here, so whatever, but they didn't have to let us keep the Sprite Dragon. They could have killed it. Ooh. Okay, well that's the first time we're seeing Fury. Very cool card. That's going to kill our Sprite. And between Blood Moon and their board, they might kill us through the Dragon Claw. What is Swiftspear going to do here? Gain us a life? Pass. Better Flame Tongue Kavu. Yep. Yeah, definitely would like a few bolts off the top. 1, 2, 3. Bolt, bolt, bolt. Let's go. Looks like we're both flooding. Of course, they have a companion. They have cards with flashback. They're able to use their mana quite effectively. Speaking of bolt, there's one. Hey there, doll. Yeah, this is second league. We ended up 0-3 in our first league, and we don't have a very good start here on this one either. A little bit of bad luck in a run. It is what it is. No land hand, must mull. No land hand, must mull. Oh, what was her name? Super Tabs. We can keep this one. It's not great, but we can keep it. We're going to want to keep Sprite Dragon, Muta, both the lands. So that really eliminates what we're doing. We're going to have to get rid of these two. And I think we probably just start with Mountain. Spell Bomb, sure. I've seen scarier cards. Another Muta. Well, Muta's not going to be helping us against Fatal Push. And we need this creature to stick around if we can get, in order to get the Stormwing Entity down next turn. Alright, we're just going to hit. Do we use one of the Mutas? I think we use one of the Mutas, and we keep the other one. So yeah, just short story about what's going on here. I was watching Super Tab's stream a while back, and she was doing a giveaway, as some streamers do. I just happened to win it, and the prize was an avatar. So I got a choice of a bunch of different ones, and the Flying Fox was the one I chose. And it's been my avatar ever since. Doing damage. I like the lightning bolt. Ooh, I like this a lot. So that's 6, puts them to 4. Yeah, I got a lightning bolt now. We either win here, or they have a removal spell. If they have Path, we continue to play. So yeah, they're looking for the Path. Nice. Okay, we bring in Abrade. Could potentially bring in Threads. I don't think that's too good. Like, we could Threads a Germ, I guess. I don't know, I'm not too hot on Threads. We'll see what we want to bring out. I'm interested in bringing out some number of Muta. Expressive Iteration is always on my mind to take out. What about Vapor Snag? I kind of feel like Vapor Snag has a place in this one, especially since opponent could be... it looks like they're running the Grief Ephemerate list. So having a 1 mana option to Vapor Snag their Grief before they're able to Ephemerate could be good. And I'm generally going to want to be able to have multiple avenues of interaction for that combo. Are there already lists for Chatterstorm in Pauper? There are. I don't have any yet, but there's definitely been a few people working on them, and I'm going to work on getting the cards together for next week. Maybe I might actually play that deck on Saturday during Pauperganda's stream. He plays in the tournament practice room, so it's generally pretty easy to join one of his games. And I think that would be a pretty cool way to introduce the deck. Well, that was the thought that I had going through my head, Pyro, when I registered this deck. It's one of the best decks in the format. So, why fix what ain't broke? This hand, though, not interested. 1 land hand, we have Opt, I'm going to keep. Get rid of one of the Manamorphose. Oh, the Manamorphose are so good, though. What if we got rid of Sprite Dragon, and then we could play Swiftspear into Opt Swiftspear into Manamorphose? So it's pretty close. I'm going to be getting rid of one of these 2 cards. I kind of like keeping the Manamorphose here. We're going to get rid of Sprite Dragon. Alright, let's hit him for 1. Missed on land this turn. We still got a couple more looks. Really would like to see land on top here. Oh my. This is Jund. And they could have Grief Ephemerate here. Nope. Black mana. It's not going to be Grief Ephemerate. Just a Fatal Push. Alright. And I am just making assumptions. Kind of feeling like that's what the opponent will be doing with their deck. Cancel that. I'm going to go get Basic Mountain. Another 1-land gamble. I do tend to do that with these kinds of decks. There are some decks I'm not interested in doing it with, but with Izzet Prowess, Boris Prowess, and Burn, I'm definitely interested in taking those gambles, especially when I have an Opt in hand. Another Opt. Not terrible, but I think I would rather have a land or a creature. We'll put that on bottom. Okay. Inquisition. Okay, take your choice. Okay, they're just leaving mana up. Interesting. Didn't we put one of those on the bottom? Come on, deck. Alright, what are we going to do here? I'm thinking fetch, mountain, Manamorphose red-blue, and go from there. And we're going to want to do this during main just in case we draw a Stormwing. Another Manamorphose, we'll cast it. Soul-Scar Mage. Yeah, I'll cast that too. Expressive Iteration. Yeah, I think this is about the time where it's going to be useful. We'll keep that. And here comes Fatal Push. Oh, Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, that works. We get Mountain. We could iterate now. Iteration now doesn't seem too good, though. It would basically be draw a card. Or look at the top 3, draw 1. Okay. Nice. We'll start with Manamorphose. Go red-blue for the iteration. Get a Lava Dart. Okay, we'll iterate. We have not played a land yet, right? Cast Manamorphose. No. Okay, so we can grab the... Okay, Dragon to hand. Canal to the bottom. Islet exiled. Play Islet. Play Sprite Dragon. And attack. Yep. I was just checking to see what would happen if they activated the Spell Bomb here. It wouldn't be good for them. It would put Artifact into the graveyard, but they would lose Creature. Okay, so this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the damage while they're tapped out. Oh, that's right. Got to put these things on the stack. Because that's how stacks work. Okay. In a fairly good position here for this one. Another Tarmogoyf. Okay. But we're attacking in the air. Do you think Jund Yawgmoth is viable with Gris and Imperial Recruiter? Absolutely. Personally, I'm going to be probably sticking with Golgari for a little while. That and Splash White Abzan. But for sure, you should be taking that into consideration. Imperial Recruiter is able to grab so many cards out of that deck. JDX, the kid. Sounds like somebody needs to use those mana points for some hydration. Just got done with some cardio, dehydrated, need water. Well, this looks like GG. Flequillo Master. Flequillo Master. Maybe if I say it enough times, eventually I'll be able to get it right. Regardless, thank you for the follow, friend, and thank you for the hydration. Okay, opponent's probably going to be really angry. Why are we taking so long making our decisions? Just go ahead and make the plays already. Damn it. If they have Fatal Push, we're still in a game. Yep, this is fine so far. Nice. Okay, well there you go. One land hand, we have an opt, we have a 1 mana creature. I'm going to keep this one. Another 1 land gamble. We are here for it. All the 1 land gambles today. Hey, that's what Izzet's for. Let's destroy those mid-range players. Oh, get out of here. You killed my creature? Who does that? Arid Mesa into basic mountain with lightning bolt. So they're either burn or prowess would be my guess. One of those two. Sprite Dragon. Okay. Pass turn. I agree with that. Magic is a gambling game. There is absolutely some measure of skill to it, but it is not like a game of chess. We play this Sprite Dragon, it's going to die immediately. Wow. What the heck? Sacred Foundry untapped. Boros Charm us. Okay, so yeah, they're burn. I mean, Boros Charm could still be Boros Prowess, but Goblin Guide makes it really look like burn. Alright. We're going to be taking some damage here. Soul-Scar Mage is not a land. Get rid of this Goblin-y Guide. Which also grows our Sprite Dragon. Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to kill our critter. Nope, 4 damage to us. We're nearly dead. They still have 3 cards in hand. They could easily kill us. We only did 4 damage to ourselves. Damn. Burned out. Alright, let's bring in the Dragon's Claws. We'll bring in Abrade in case they have Dragon's Claws. We'll bring in Spell Pierce, Dispel. Take out Vapor Snag. Take out Opt. Take out some Iteration. Firewalker. Ooh, good point. Not like we have too much. I mean, like, Vapor Snag would potentially return it to their hand, but yeah. If you ever get dehydrated, call your stepbro. I mean, dehydration is a pretty serious thing, my friend. Be careful with your health, bud. No lands. As an avid coffee and whiskey drinker, getting dehydrated is real. Yes, it is. Alcohol will definitely dehydrate you. I don't know too much about coffee myself. I found out when I was a young adult that I can't drink the stuff. It gives me horrible headaches. So had to pass on that one. Just call your stepbro water? Yeah. Sometimes I will miss the joke. It's kind of like the moon. Goes right over my head. Jake Man gets horrible headaches if you don't drink it. Yeah, that is addiction, my friend. Caffeine is a wonderful drug, but once you get to a certain point, your body needs it. My dad had an addiction to coffee and had to wean himself of it slowly. It's not something you generally think about because you think like, oh well, it's like a legal thing, but I mean, look at what a bunch of energy drinks can do to you, right? You're warned, to like just have one an hour or whatever. Those things can do a bit of damage to you, actually. Okay, back into Magic. I'm not a doctor. I don't need to be talking to you about caffeine and all that business. I don't even drink coffee. What do I know? So, how's MH2 looking so far? Well, with cards like this, do we even need it? Haven't seen too many cards from the set yet. We did see the red Evoke creature, which was actually pretty sweet. We saw the Shardless Agent used in a Living End deck, which was also super sweet. And I ended up picking up a couple cards as well. Tried going cold turkey 2 weeks and still had massive headaches and I cracked. Yeah, that's a tough thing. Hey, thanks for the luck. Thanks for the luck, Giles. I'm going to need it with a Firewalker over here. Pretty sure I'm just going to die. Oh, we got Skullcrack. That's what we got. Skullcrack for days. Jake says that Doom has the 5-color domain deck with a new Domain Dragon and Kavoon. It looks sweet. Oh, that's awesome. Womp 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 womp. I think that's generally a good idea. JDX, wait a little while, see what shakes out. But being a streamer, I cannot wait. I must dive in head first and see what's available. Yes, indeed. I'm the guinea pig. Friends, help! The guinea pig tricked me. Thanks, kid. Lightning Bolt. For all the good that's going to do us, opponent just keeps on gaining life with his Firewalker, and we have no way to take it off the board. If we had a chicken, we'd be doing a little bit better, but they managed to eliminate our dragons. Well, let's keep on swinging and see what shakes out. Just keep on swinging. Keep on swinging, keep on swinging. Keep on swinging, keep on swinging. So let's see here. We could go Bolt Dart, and that would save the critter. It would also gain the opponent a bunch of life that we don't get Prowess triggers for. Yeah, no kidding. Firewalker is a great card. Super good magic card. Generally, when I'm playing, when I'm playing a red deck, I'll have something like Kozilek's Return out of the sideboard to deal with exactly this kind of situation. But I don't have Kozilek's Return in the board today, so getting punished for that by the Firewalker. Muta's not bad. So the Lava Darts are worth 1 point. Basically everything is worth 1 less, except for Muta. So that's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. And not lethal. Alright, let's just attack. And we'll keep Mutagenic as a way to save a creature. Silly Cooper. Well, opponent is flooding out pretty hard here. If they just keep on drawing lands, and we keep on drawing spells... Uh-oh, that's a bad one. We got to use the Mutagenic Growth. Save our Swiftspear. Okay. Yeah, I like the Stormwing. I like the Stormwing a lot. The Lightning Bolt's fine. Don't really need the Arid Mesa so much. We have one dart left. Okay, let's bottom top and hope we can finish it with a Stormwing Entity. We have one Lava Dart left in the graveyard to save Entity from a Lightning Bolt. But hopefully we can use the dart next turn to get an extra point of damage in. Oh, damn it, the path! Okay. They were holding the path up the whole time. No longer have lightning bolts on top, but smart play from the opponent keeping path for a chicken. Fire Mind's Glory. Thanks for the follow, friend. Well, it's not looking good, but we are continuing to do damage. I do think that we are going to die, but until opponent presents a way to kill us, I'm going to keep on clawing away at this game and try and take it from them. Denim, thanks for the follow. It was pretty close between the land and the bolt. That's an interesting one. I think the Eidolon kills us, because they're also going to be gaining life anytime they cast the spell. So basically they're only going to take one. Oh. Well, okay. Let's play Dragon's Claw, see what happens. No attacks? Oh, come on, Mutagenic Growth? That is not what I wanted to see here. Ah, why did I even put it in the deck for then? Yeah, sorry. I understood what you meant there about the not searching for the path so the bolt stays on top. I just thought it was fairly close, like, I could use the land, and is Bolt really all that good in the situation I was in? I mean, it would be better now to get rid of this Eidolon, but... oh, I was supposed to say always yes to that. That puts me to 5. This puts me to 1. Alright, I'm out. GG. Another one land hand, but it doesn't cast Opt. Keep this one, get rid of Iteration. And our opponent is mulliganing heavily, which means they could be Tron, or they're unlucky. Forest, Utopia Sprawl. Okay, so this is probably Karnza. Some Swiftspear, so they think that their Blood Moon is bad. I mean, really it is, but we have been hosed by Blood Moon before. Oh, there it is. Here come the spears. We're going to go for a turn 3 kill. Ah, damn. They kill one of our Swiftspears. Are they able to take down another one? Not yet. Okay. Start with Manamorphose. We'll go red-blue, play Iteration. And hopefully that'll find us a land for the Bolt. Oh, we found a land. Okay. I think we're still going to go Iteration, though. Let's see here. Thinking the Snag isn't that hot because it's a blue spell, so we'll put Soul-Scar to our hand, Snag on the bottom, Mutagenic Growth in exile, play Canal, Bolt U. Yep. That'll do. Turn 3. Put it together. Okay, so we're against Karnza. I don't think Alpine Moon is all that good versus Karnza. We can bring in Spell Pierce and Abrade, so we can get rid of Ensnaring Bridge or whatever. Not too hot on the snags. And then, do we want Bedlam Reveler for this matchup? Reveler might be better than, Opt or Iteration. If we're looking for... I don't know. I don't think we can really stand up against Karnza in the late game. Good enough. Not super happy about the hand, but good enough to keep. Opponent mulliganing fairly heavily again, and they scoop them up. They're frustrated with their mulls and aren't interested in playing out the match, so they give us the win. Yes, we keep these. Okay, opponent is on a Lurrus deck, which means several different things. We'll know a little bit more when they play their first land. We're going to start with the Soul-Scar Mage. Mishra's Bauble. Okay, that doesn't tell us anything yet. Mishra's Bauble targeting themselves, so they're going to fetch. Or they have a fetch land in hand, rather. Is usually what that means. Polluted Delta. Okay. So they're going to tell us with the Delta into a basic swamp. That's interesting. So they probably have Fatal Push ready to go. Swiftspear, attack, play Soul-Scar Mage. Here comes the push. So I'm thinking probably a Death Shadow deck. but it could actually be Lurrus control. Hello, Islands. You made it in time for the final match of the league. All right, so it does look like Lurrus control, which is bad news bears for us. But maybe we can go fast. Yeah, we'll top this. Cancel. No, I want to actually do this now in case we can use that red mana. Oh, I do want that. I'm going to top it, even though I can't cast it. Can't say no to a Manamorphose. Oh, so I'm going to Fatal Push that one. I kind of want a Mutagenic Growth. If they have another Fatal Push, it's super bad. But if they have another Fatal Push, we're basically dead anyway. Kind of looks like we're going to hit them for 7. Nope. They got another Fatal Push. Womp womp. Well, we're basically out of resources. They still got 5 cards in hand. We're going to need to find something pretty good off the top. And Thoughtseize probably takes away our Manamorphose here. So we're going to be struggling for the rest of this game. And we cannot play our chicken. We don't have a spell to cast. Vapor Snag has no targets. Yeah, take 1. Snapcaster Mage. Now they're going to be able to Fatal Push our Swiftspear. I guess we can return Swiftspear to hand with the Vapor Snag when they try and push it. Not great, but I mean, that's the value we're going to get out of Snag. What are we going to do? Snag a Snapcaster Mage? That seems terrible. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty much how Magic has felt today, is that the opponent has had everything. But that is just, you know, one of the states of Magic. Sometimes the opponent has everything, sometimes we have everything. Sometimes it all happens all on one day. Sometimes it happens all in 1 week, and sometimes it happens for a month in a row. Some people have some really long bad luck streaks. All the Fatal Push. 3 Fatal Push is basically 4 Fatal Push. Stupid Snapcaster. Stupid Counterspell. This deck has got to be so happy about Counterspell, though. What an upgrade. Yeehaw! Here we go. Attack with Swiftspear. Let's go. Come on. You can't deal with this. Swiftspear too strong. Opponent's just thinking like, which of these 4 cards am I going to use to kill the Swiftspear? Will I use the 4th Fatal Push? Will I use a Lightning Bolt? No, I don't care about it. I'll just block it with my Snapcaster next turn. Whew. Gambling with their life total. Down to 6 here. Yeah, no attacks. That's what I figured. And, I mean, realistically, we're not going to be able to do 6 before they can start gaining life with Lurrus. Alright, so we're up against the control deck. We're going to want Reveler, Pierce, and Dispel. And we can take out all the mutas. Because they're killing our creatures with Fatal Push, not Lightning Bolts. Oh, we want to get rid of all the Vapor Snags so we can bring a muta back in. Threads does not seem good. Kind of seems bad. Yeah, Snag bad, Moon bad. Abrade, I mean, it does kill Lurrus, but so does Lightning Bolt, so does Dart. I think we're just going to run like this. Oh, that's it exactly, Panda. It all comes down to this match. Do we leave with 50 play points, or do we leave with 100 play points in a chest? Come on, play points. Alright, let's get into it. One land. Too many land. We'll just get rid of one of them. I'll get rid of Steam Vents. Looking at their own library, so they want to do the fork. Reveler could be pretty good. The thing is, like, we wanted to draw it on turn 4 or 5, so hopefully it'll stick around, and we'll be able to cast it. Lightning Bolt. So Iteration is really not good this turn. It's so much better next turn. I'm just going to smack for 5 and pass the turn. Yeah, starting with Revelers isn't great, but if we resolve a Reveler, it'll be good. This looks like Bolt. Yes, indeed. We still do quite a bit of damage, though, because they had to fetch Shock to get that Lightning Bolt ready to go. Alright. Let's iterate. Oh, no, they're going to counter this. Okay, we're going to draw a card with Islet. And pass back. We've only got 2 cards in for the Reveler. And opponent has 5 cards in hand and 4 lands. So they've gotten to the point where they're feeling pretty comfortable. And they're actually feeling so comfortable that they're going to slam down a Search for Azcanta. It's been a long time since we've seen one of those, hasn't it? No. Why? I need to draw good to beat this opponent. Woodrow J.M. McClure. Woodrow J. McClure. How's it going? Okay. What a hand. Kind of feel like the deck is on the opponent's side. But that's what we get for not wishing good luck. I know. This league, this day. Need a spell? No. No spells. Only lands. You're gonna... You're gonna look at my hand, see what I have? You're gonna be really impressed. Manamorphose off the top. Let's go. Yeah, take a good look. Check out this hand. So sweet. No spells. You want to Cryptic Command my Swiftspear? I don't think so. Yeah. You're going to take the damage and then Azcanta. That's my bet. Oh, absolutely. Azcanta is going to bury us. I mean, look at the turn here. We're on turn 6. Opponent's at 13 life, and we have a Swiftspear in play. It's not looking good. Panda with a comeback. Reveals Fatal Push. That's a good one. Alright, what else do you have in store for us, opponent? Just going to keep your mana untapped? Makes sense. Another land will be ready to cast these chickens right out of hand. But we get the Manamorphose. So we're going to start playing chickens. So they know we have 2 chickens in hand, so they should let the Manamorphose resolve and then counter the chickens. Oh, thanks, Panda. My Twitch pick, that was my old friend Duck. Who was my pet for many years. Yeah, there's the first counter spell. Attack with Swiftspear. Thanks for looking out for me, Robin Hood. A little bit of hydration. And we'll be able to play Bedlam Reveler next turn. Fatal Push doesn't hit the entity. Let's see here. I like the dart, so let's go bottom, top. Dart is basically free with the Reveler. Yeah, Counterspell's in the format. Counterspell is one of the best spells. Oh, they just revealed another one? Yeah, flexing a little bit is the opponent. But when you got lands like that, you should absolutely show them off. Dreadbore on the Stormwing. Well, nothing we can do about that, huh? Bye-bye Stormwing. They still have Fatal Push in hand. They have the Counterspell for the Bedlam Reveler. Brutal. Can't even cast the Reveler because they have Counterspell. And they can Fatal Push the Swiftspear, no problem. Alright, let's draw a card. Yeah, no kidding, my lands are meh. Just got a snow-covered. And snow-covered lands aren't even good anymore. Because, like, there's a sinkhole now for snow lands, isn't there? That might have been Remand. Probably would have been Mana Leak. Alright, just leave it like that. So at least they can't use the Azcanta this turn. Fatal Push is a really, really strong Magic card right now. It deals with so much of the format. And it gives the opponent no advantage. So Path to Exile, it takes care of everything, but they get a land. Fatal Push takes care of almost everything, and they get nothing. So yeah, they counterspell Bedlam Reveler, and they get to Azcanta. That is not a winning play. GG. Colligan's Command kills it. They get to get rid of my Reveler here. Oh, they don't get rid of the Reveler. They're just going to hold up the counterspell for it. So we'll go ahead and cast Reveler now. Get that counterspell. And then we have Swiftspear plus Dart to do some damage. Huh. Yep. That's a dispute. Now, that's all we can do this turn. But we get them down to 4. We fought hard as we could, tooth and nail. But Lurrus ends it. They got card advantage coming in. They got counterspell. They got Colligan's Command to return Lurrus to hand if we manage to kill it. I believe this game is over. Yeah, they stacked it. They have everything they could need, and we have Arid Mesa, so GG's. They want to Culligan's Commander land away, you got it. Alright, we're done. Bit of bad luck, but we got some of our play points back. We had some fun playing some Magic. We got to see some of the power of some of these new cards. And we got to see how good some of the old standbys still are. Burn still doing a lot of work. Amulet Titan still great. So, good league, and thanks everybody for sticking around to watch it.